And now, Sandwich Dad's Top 5 Sandwiches of 2024. 5 sandwich videos back to back, with a special bonus favorite video at the end. I hope you enjoy. Without further ado, you've got baguette. Hello, Sandwich Dad here. I've got a baguette. I'm going to cut it to fit your screen. And I'm going to open it up so we can make a sandwich out of it. What sandwich, you ask? I'm going to make a Casse-Croûte. A sandwich from Tunisia I've wanted to make for a very long time. I've got some cucumbers and tomatoes diced with some green onions, some pickled red onions, some salt, some olive oil, and a little bit of parsley in a bowl, which I will stir and make a little salad. Back to our baguette, we've got some harissa, which we are going to spread liberally on both sides as best we can. Then we're going to pile on that little salad we made. For the protein, I've got some Scout smoked wild albacore tuna. Beautiful fish in oil. We'll use our hands to make sure we get it on there all evenly. Plus, I have this preserved lemon, the key ingredient. Barry over at Sandwiches of History sent me this. We'll spread that on top, followed by some hard-boiled eggs. Some pitted Kalamata olives are next, and we're going to follow that up with a spoonful of capers. I use the baby spoon so it fits in the jar. Bit of parsley to finish it off. Find a way to put it all together. Have a quick little admire. Then we will, of course, cut diagonally and reveal. Looks so nice, we'll take it down to the sandwich cave and look at it a little longer. All right, enough looking. Time for the taste test. The Casse-Croûte. That is a fine sandwich. My goodness. I honestly can't believe it took me so long to make this. This is a punch in the mouth of flavor. I've seen my sandwich pals Barry and Jim make this before and rave about it, and now I know why. Sandwich Dad, the Tunisian Casse-Croûte. Good day! We're doing a leftovers sandwich today, and the leftovers, Ukrainian sausage, pierogies, cabbage, bacon, and onions. Now to make this a sandwich, we're going to use this supermarket roll. We'll toast it up nicely in some butter. Then we'll reheat our cabbage cooked in bacon and onions with a bit of brown sugar, cooked alongside our pierogies and our nicely browned sausage. For our condiment, sour cream. Both sides, if you please, garnished with a nice fistful of dill. To build the sandwich, we start by putting down our pierogies on the sour cream, a little bit of salt on those, then our Ukrainian sausage. It's smoked and garlicky. And then our sautéed cabbage, as much as we can pile on there without it completely falling apart. Then we'll put it all together, and what have we here but possibly the most Canadian Prairies Ukrainian sandwich imaginable. Cut diagonally, which, as we've mentioned, when it's a circle, is just straight across and reveal. There it is. Look at the steam rising off that thing. Now, I've made similar versions of this sandwich on here before, but I think this time is the time I've really hit the mark. The fresh dill, the cabbage, the sour cream. I think this is the one. Taste test. That's the one. 5 out of 5 easy chairs I'm going to give this one. And I think you should try it at home and tell me what you think. Sandwich Dad, good day! Hello and welcome to another installment of Sandwiches of Canada. I'm Sandwich Dad. On tonight's episode, the Cesaroni. A somewhat recent addition to the growing list of Canadian sandwiches, the Cesaroni comes to us from Vilda's. That's in the T-Dot, the Big Smoke, the 6, Hogtown, Toronto. And it's essentially a pepperoni pizza sub with Caesar salad in the middle. Let's make it. First, I shall make a Caesar salad dressing. In this jar, there's an egg, some white anchovies, some garlic, some squeezed lemon juice, pinch of salt, bit of Parmigiano Cipifico, about a cup of oil, and then we're going to get the old immersion stick blender and give her one of these. And then realize, after a little bit of a taste test, I forgot the Worcester sauce. Put a bit of that in there. That's done. All right, onto the sandwich. Cut this giant full loaf of French bread in half, dig it out a little bit, cover it with butter, put it in the oven for a few minutes till it's nice and toasty, and there we are. Sure, I made my own Caesar dressing, but I'm not going to make my own pizza sauce because I had this in my cupboard. Squeezed pizza sauce it is. Shredded mozzarella cheese, on top there, and on top of the cheese we're going to put as many slices of pepperoni as we can fit. And once that looks acceptable, a little bit of oregano over the top, and that's going to go into the oven. While we wait, we'll make our Caesar salad. Romaine lettuce, followed by some croutons. I also normally make my own croutons, but opted not to today. Handful of bacon, and our Caesar salad dressing. You may remember it, we made it about 20 seconds ago. All right, mix that all together. That looks like a Caesar salad to me. Hey, our pizza sub is done. There it is. Looks pretty good just like that, but we're going to pile on our Caesar salad in the middle as high as we can get it, and then we're going to put the toque on, because we are in Tirana, and that's that. Now that we're down here in the sandwich dungeon, we can cut diagonally and reveal. All right. The Cesaroni taste test. Yeah, that's great. Toasty, warm, buttery bread, delicious pepperoni, mozzarella, pizza sauce, and that salad. Fresh and sour and crunchy. I can see why this is so popular. I've heard a few people poo-pooing it. You'll never hear such drivel from me. I think this is delicious. Next time I'm in Toronto, might have to try and get me one. I'll be there later in August. This is Sandwich Dad for Sandwiches of Canada, the Caesaroni. Good day. Welcome back to Sandwich Dad. Today on the program, we'll be making a grilled cheese sandwich. But this time, we'll actually be grilling the cheese itself. That's right, it's a halloumi sandwich with some alligator pear, some tomato jam, some discount arugula and baby spinach, and balsamic glaze on sourdough bread. First thing, butter our bread, and we're going to toast it on both sides. While the bread toasteth, we will cut up our halloumi cheese. For those unfamiliar, halloumi is a cheese originally from Cyprus. It's made from goat and sheep's milk and has a high melting point, which makes it perfect for grilling, which we're about to do now that our bread is nicely toasted. We're going to put a little bit of extra oil here in the pan and toss in our slices of halloumi cheese. We will get that nice and golden brown on each side, and then we can start work on the sandwich. We're going to split open our alligator pear here, and we're going to mash that avocado all on one piece of bread, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and the juice from a plastic lemon. If you use real lemons, I won't judge. Next, from my friends at the Goblin's Grill here in Saskatoon, I have their tomato jam. It is sweet, it's a little spicy, and it's very tomatoey. It's delicious. We'll layer on our grilled halloumi. We'll follow that up with our mix of baby spinach and arugula, also known as rocket, the lettuce of Europe, they say. Little balsamic glaze on both sides. Put it all together, turn it around, then we will cut diagonally and reveal the real grilled cheese, a halloumi sandwich. All right, now for the taste test. This is legitimately one of the best sandwiches I've ever made. Blowing my hair back. I'm not even sure what else to say. This is just absolutely delicious. So delicious, in fact, that I have absolutely no problem paying the cheese tax to my observer here. You might have to make or find your own tomato jam for this one, but my friends, this is worth it. This is incredible. It's rich, it's salty, it's sweet, a little bit of heat in there, a bit of bitterness from the greens. Look at that tomato jam. I will absolutely be making this again. I might even rate it. I'm going to rate it 8 out of 5 easy chairs. This is Sandwich Dad. Good day! Condiment Corner with your host, Sandwich Dad. Good afternoon and welcome to Condiment Corner. I'm Sandwich Dad. All dressed mayonnaise. Mayonnaise as our base, ketchup, barbecue sauce, salt, and vinegar. I'm going to add some fresh ground pepper, garlic powder, some smoked paprika, and a pinch of cayenne. Then we'll give it a mix. Taste test. Tastes exactly like all-dressed chip seasoning. Spread that around nice. A little bit more of our all-dressed mayonnaise on the top here. A nice handful of shreddus, Old Dutch Rippel chips. We combine, cut diagonally, and reveal. An absolute beauty. For Condiment Corner, this is Sandwich Dad. Good day. For just one time, I would make a breakfast sandwich with eggs and cheese and bacon, my all-dressed mayo recipe. Then on one warm bun, with its surface lightly toasted, I'll make a breakfast sandwich just for me.